And I'm not even bullshitting you guys for this reaction video.
I said, girl, why you keep calling? I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'. She just wanna go back to the future, so I brought that girl a DeLorean.
Holy shit. Alright, what up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are tuning my Jetta Gli with Unitronic Stage 1 Plus, ECU Tune, and Unitronic Stage 1 TCU Tune. Today what we are going to do is dyno test my car's numbers stock, and then we're going to flash the car and see if Stage 1 Plus makes any difference or if Unitronic lives up to the numbers. I'm gonna give you guys a completely honest reaction to this. Like if it sucks, it sucks, I'm gonna tell you. We are headed to Habibi Motorsports now, and we'll see you guys when we get there. And here we are, the dyno where my car is going to be going. Brandon should be pulling in the GLI. We're gonna be doing a stock dyno test. Well, not stock because I have a couple bolt-ons. Like I said, I have the new speed catback, APR intake, CTS turbo inlet pipe, ECS tuning, maybe tube, I don't know exactly what it is. Those are the major mods, nothing crazy. It ain't gonna pop. Bro's already skipping to stage 2. It ain't gonna pop today, man. We got this sucker on the dyno, thanks to Brandon right here. He's a front wheel drive, what would you say?
Front wheel drive connoisseur, baby.
Front wheel drive connoisseur. He's got a couple Civics. So he's strapping this sucker down, and we're gonna make a stock pass or a pass with a stock tune, stock ECU, and see what the sucker can do. I think from factory it comes with 228 horsepower and 258 foot-pounds of torque. Don't quote me on that. I haven't looked it up in a really long time, but with an exhaust intake and a couple other things, I would expect this to make 235. That's gonna be my guess. 230 to 235. I don't think my mods added too much horsepower, but maybe I'll be surprised. We'll see. We're on there. Ahmed setting up the RPMs. Bro. What do you think's gonna happen, bro?
Oh man, I don't know.
Stock, it makes 228 before any mods, 258 foot-pounds of torque.
I think I'm gonna make right around 200 at the wheel stock. And then with the tune, like 260, 270. Stage 1.
We'll see. All right, guys, we're about to do the baseline run here. All right, guys, this is what we made. So we got 211 horsepower and 241.65 foot-pounds of torque. Now keep in mind, that is at the wheel, not at the crank. So I don't know what that converts to, but you can do the math. Not too shabby.
I call it 200 horsepower. Like I said, low 200. That's what I said.
You did say that.
I did.
Now we're gonna flash it with Unitronic Stage 1. We want to take a minute to thank Unitronic for making all of this possible, because without them, none of this would be possible. So make sure you go check them out, check out their tuning software, and get some with the links below. We're in the flashing process currently. Said it should take about 10-15 minutes.
Roughly, yeah. I mean, I just started, we're already at 5%, so it shouldn't take too long, hopefully.
Hopefully. Just got the ECU flash. That took about 15 to 20 minutes, nothing crazy. And now he's flashing the TCU. So the TCU tune's already done. It was literally probably 15 seconds. So much, much faster than the ECU tune. And we are going to do our comparison poll right now. Yep. So final numbers, this is what we came up with. So the numbers I showed you before might have been a little skewed just because there might have been a shift spike, but these are the final numbers that we got. So the first poll made 185 horsepower to the wheel, 241 foot-pounds of torque. After the tune, it made 267.37 and 301. And if you take a look at the graph, I mean, obviously you guys can see a much broader difference in the tune, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely, yeah, it's a big difference. So like I was saying here, basically, so these numbers represent the highest spot. So the highest torque we achieved, which was at 2,900, which is right about there. That's stock. And then the tune, we achieved it at 3,200. So right about there, roughly. That's measuring the difference between these two. Between the highest here and the highest there is about 60 foot-pounds of torque. But overall, if you look at the whole graph in the mid-range, it's a much broader range. So you're looking at almost 100 foot-pounds of torque there, about 80, 90 there. about 70 there. So it's more than just what you're seeing peak to peak. You're getting more boost throughout the whole.
Well, yeah, look at this difference here. Yeah, and these throughout the whole thing. Yeah. So,
and horsepower is a calculation of torque. So if torque stays flat, as you can see here, you see how the horsepower just keeps going straight up. So here, torque is wavy, horsepower is going to be wavy. If torque is smooth, horsepower is going to be nice and smooth. These cars roughly run out of turbo right around 4,500 to 5,000 RPM, which you can see where the torque starts to drop off, and the horsepower just, stops going up any higher, kind of just flat lines right there. So revved it out the same day. The difference between these runs is probably like 40 minutes, which is just enough time to flash the tune on the car, engine and transmission tune. So yeah, I mean, considering it's a Stage 1 Plus, to get about 82 horsepower gain, that's a huge improvement from just flashing the car and being on the right,
I'm super excited. So I'm gonna give you guys my honest reaction and opinion to this tune, because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I've been doing a lot of research on it. So stay tuned for that, and here it goes. We are in the car. Everybody's out here to watch because it's a spectacle. So
yeah, boy.
82 horsepower, 60 foot-pounds of torque. It should make quite a difference. So I'm gonna drive it up the street real quick, clear all these codes, and then we'll give it a proper rip. So
I think you're gonna need grippier tires. I think you're gonna lose traction.
Once we go to Stage 2, I'll put some Schmeats on the front.
Yeah, you're not gonna know what to do with all that extra power. I have a feeling.
Oh no, dude, what are you talking about? I'm a professional race car driver right here.
Go enjoy it, stop talking.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm gonna be completely honest, it already feels a little bit faster, which is kind of crazy, but it does. I'm gonna turn the traction control off because traction control is for bots. All right, you ready? Oh yeah, it's definitely faster.
Oh my God.
It definitely rips a lot harder. It's, okay, here's what I noticed. So initially when I used to drive this car, I'd go from first to second, and in second gear it would definitely bog down. Now it just keeps going. So, and I don't know if you guys can hear the DSG farts, but it definitely, I mean, it farts a lot more, so I think that means more horsepower. I don't know what that means, but. Oh yeah, second gear pulls hard. Second gear pulls way harder. All right, I'm gonna turn traction control on, honestly, and see if that yeah, definitely feels much better. So shout out to Unitronic. And I'm not even bullshitting you guys for this reaction video. But all right, we're gonna do launch control real quick. Shout out Michael for being the cameraman. All right, here we go. Fuck, guys, we're cooked. There's a car coming. The launch control also feels programmed like a little higher. It definitely revs out more, so. Definitely a lot different, guys. Definitely a lot better. I think the launch control RPM's set higher. I'm gonna try to do a low RPM launch control because this car also has that. Low RPM launch control. I hope it still has it. I don't know if it does. I don't think it does. Actually, hold on. Oh, it was already in low on. It just roasted tires. Okay, high RPM launch control is unusable. It's kind of stupid to use it. It just spins all the way through first and second. So
what he was saying, you got to get the Larry Hoovers for the front.
We got to get some Larry Hoovers, bro. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for today's video. Honest opinions, I do think this made a hell of a difference. Like, no BS. I don't think that you guys can be able to tell on camera, but in person, it definitely feels faster. Second to third is a lot more linear than it used to be. There used to be a lot of bog down in the tune, and now it just feels a lot quicker, a lot more, yeah, it's linear is just the best way to describe it. So, Michael, do you have anything to say on it since you rode it the other day?
Honestly, that's insane. 86 horsepower on a Stage 1 tune, it's nuts.
Shout out Unitronic, man. Appreciate you guys, but stay tuned for the next couple of videos. We're doing a downpipe, intercooler, and Stage 2 tune. So we got some more stuff coming from the GLI. When I do that, I'm probably gonna have to get some wheels and tires. So a lot of stuff coming. But we'll see you guys next time.
I said, girl, why you keep calling? I said, girl, why you keep calling? Yeah. She said, I need a new whip. Yeah, cause I know that you're still ballin'.